of English.
But that's all right. It's me and you. We got a special kind of friendship.
I am not your friend.
Sure you are. Fishing buddy?
You always do that to me, Gary. Mid-sentence.
I had to start, and I'm like, you guys realize I've already hit it.
Start at some point, bro.
You do
I
this.
hit it, and you guys
do
just
this.
kept talking. No, I don't do that. And because I pushed it before either of you said something, and you guys continued your conversation, and it's just the wheel is turning, and I'm like,
oh, like this wheel?
Yeah, that one
Oh,
when it comes
man. Oh, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it did that. Hey, who's all here?
So much pent-up aggression.
Yeah, I know. Gambit, the first is here because he named himself the first because he was first. And
Yay.
let's see. Snorty is here. Hi, Snort. How Snort? And
I wonder if he is going to read the Hebrew that I wrote.
well, that's in the private chat. That's not in the public chat. I can probably copy and paste that if you want me to. Let's see what happens.
I see a polar bear in the chat.
The first word is like incoherent writings. Like I slammed my head on the keyboard. The second one is an actual word.
Okay, let me. I'm going to grab that one and post that one next.
It's the most common word you see in Hebrew. And it means two things.
Okay. You're
What
make
does
me
it
look it
mean?
up.
How
I'm gonna
hard
look
is
it up.
it? It's just 4 letters.
Oh, shalom, or shalom.
Yeah.
Peace.
It is both hello and peace.
In fact, I think that Israel.
Wait, shaloms are 6 letters.
I think
Nope.
that Israel should change its
German,
name
in
to
English.
Vulcan, seeing that so many things from Leonard Nimoy were borrowed from the Jewish
This is
religion.
from the
That's
They
the letter
stand
K, isn't it?
both hands.
Isn't that
They
the letter
stand
K? Something like that? Yeah.
They stand with their hands over the Holy of Holies.
Yeah.
The scrolls. Yeah.
You're not supposed to be. You're supposed to have your back turned at that point, as I recall. And he peeked.
Right. He said he was a little kid and he peeked around and looked at what they were doing. Yeah.
Like, am I going to burn up now, like in Raiders?
Keep your eyes shut.
Don't look at it, Marion.
Don't look at it, Marion. That's it. Oh, too much, man.
So says the moth as it goes into the blue light. So, hi Gambit, hi Snorty. How you guys doing this afternoon? Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. It's an interesting Wednesday. Snorty replied back, BMF in Hebrew.
Yeah, he says polar bear in Hebrew. That's what it says. Dov kotev, which means bear polar, because we speak upside down and backwards. our sentence construction is the other way around. So we write right to left. So we write right to left, and we speak right to left.
Oh wow, that's like almost too much. Yeah, George Harris. I told Anima, by the way, that he's in this movie. I said that's Captain Katanga from Raiders, the ship's captain, and he's one of Daniel Craig's character's friends that he works with. And holy shit, he almost murders him later.
Oh, dude, yeah. If that guy walked away from that, he wasn't walking correctly.
I did not think when I watched this the first time. I thought they're gonna fucking kill him. They're gonna beat him to death. And It's Captain Katanga and how much Brian is in this movie?
Oh my God,
Miles
don't.
O'Brien.
At least he has Peter Griffin say that awful bad joke on the thumbnail.
Yeah, there you go.
He's the king of dad jokes.
Who's the chick? Sienna Miller?
Yes.
Hmm.
The very fucking
I came
gorgeous
prepared as you.
female.
Now they're all trying to speak in Hebrew. Stop copy pasting from Google.
Yeah, Google Translate is really not that good.
Well, could be worse.
Gambit just said the first, and the second one is, and I like it.
Now, the psycho in this movie, the female psycho in this, she's also in another film that's pretty well known. I can't remember if it won, but it was nominated. Is Shape of Water by Del Toro.
Still
was
haven't
she?
seen that one yet. Still haven't.
I don't want to watch it because he wanted to make Creature from the Black Lagoon. They wouldn't let him do it, and so he turned it into that movie. And I'm like, I don't want to see a romance between a fish and a fucking woman. I'm like, that's just too fucking weird for me.
Well,
Splash,
I mean-
Splash is as far as I go.
There's a,
It's not a fish. It's Abram from fucking
I know. Hellboy.
whatever.
Abraham from Hellboy.
They look exactly the same.
Also played by the same actor.
Yeah, which is weird. But it is one. That guy. There's so many films where I read that he got fucked over hard. What was that? I think.
Do tell.
Oh, you're talking about in the first movie, because in the first film, they didn't trust him to do the voice of Abe Sapien.
Yeah,
And
they had somebody else do his
David
voice.
Hyde Pierce from Frasier
They
did the voice.
They did it in a different movie.
Ironically,
They did it in a different movie. I don't remember which one, but they did it again on a different movie, and then he sued them, and now he has to. Oh, in the Silver Surfer, they fucked him over in the Silver Surfer and got Lawrence Fishburne to do the Silver Surfer voice, and they did not tell him. And from the Silver Surfer on, he has in his contract that they have to use his voice. Otherwise, he's not doing it.
It's really annoying because all they did when David Hyde Pierce took the part is he imitated that actor. I forgot his name now.
Yeah, I'll check.
But he imitated his voice. So when Hellboy 2 came out, nobody noticed because he sounds the same as the way David Hyde Pierce played it because that's his voice.
Doug Jones.
Doug Jones.
He got fucked over. Like I said, he got fucked over multiple times. Yeah.
The thing that really sucks is he was in that Star Trek Discovery, and it made me sad because I really like him. And I'm like, what a waste. But he's great in another show on TV. Anima, do you remember what show that is?
No.
Oh, What We Do in the Shadows. He's the old ancient vampire.
Is he in that?
Yeah, he's great.
I never watched the TV show. I love the movie. But
he is so fucking funny. The movie was funny. The
binged that
series is
show.
better.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going somewhere. It's got a direction. Whereas the movie just a bunch of stuff that happens. And the only thing I liked about the movie really is they're running with the fucking werewolves. That's hilarious. And I loved it when he threw the fucking bone off the building. And the werewolf jumps for it. Ben Whishaw, yes, he's in this. The guy that played Q. So before he got to Craig again later. What's that?
The young guy who was the terrible Q.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They
like
shouldn't have done that. That was an
I don't know if it was his
insult.
fault.
That was bugging me. I was trying to figure out who that was. Yeah, okay.
It's not his
just
fault.
hit me like a ton of
It's
bricks.
the way they wrote him.
Yeah,
they wrote him wrong.
I don't, how can you do that? Q is all about gadgets, and now you make him an annoying computer whiz kid? Fuck off.
There you go.
Insult to the fans.
Better Q than R. I hated that thing. When Desmond Llewellyn, right? When he died, they brought in John Cleese, and he's like, "I'm not Q, I'm R." It's like, go fuck yourself. I love John Cleese, but fuck off with that.
He was a potential replacement, but Llewellyn had no intention of retiring, so he introduces him in the film, and then he delivers the line, "Always have an escape or whatever, an exit plan." But he planned to come back, but then after the film was done, he and his wife were in a car, and they were hit by a drunk driver head on, and he was killed.
I thought he had a heart attack, didn't he?
Well, I'm sure his heart stopped.
Well, yeah.
Oh
deceleration trauma.
His heart got stopped by that other car.
By the other car, yeah.
One of my favorite lines in a movie ever is the line from Shawshank Redemption when the warden kills himself. It's like, I'm sure the last thing that went through his mind, other than that bullet, and I was like,
other than the bullet,
I fucking love that line.
Yeah, it's related to the old joke when a mosquito or a bug or something hits your windshield. Your car windshield, you turn to the person with you in the car and go, I wonder what the last thing that went through his mind was. And of course, the answer is his ass.
His ass. Of course. Yes.
So
it's Morgan Freeman's delivery of that line more than the stupid joke.
Right.
I like deceleration.
Hi, Benny.
Trauma.
Deceleration
that's from,
trauma.
Running Scared with Billy Crystal and Gregory Hines. They're talking to his boss about somebody, jumping off a roof, and he said, we've got the cause of death. He goes, wait, don't tell me. Deceleration trauma. The other guy goes, cement poisoning.
Oh, that's good too.
Or as Michael Keaton said in the movie Night Shift, they yell as he falls off the third floor onto the floor down below. They go, "Oh my God, are you all right?" And he goes, "Yeah, the floor broke my fall."
Yeah.
Hi, Penny.
Hi, Penny.
Yeah, I beat all you. I said hi to her while you guys were still talking.
Wow. Wow.
It's not a race, dude.
I think it's a race to say hello to someone when they join the room and they say hi to you. I want to say it as fast as possible so they know that I saw them with all their dromedary camels.
Yes.
Yeah, screw the other people talking.
What are you on? Bumble, X, and YouTube? Is that right?
Something like that.
Well, I'm just looking forward so I can monitor the chats.
Now, the fun part about this film is it's directed by Matthew Vaughn.
Matthew Vaughn, baby. Love him.
He's one of those on-again, off-again guys for me as a director.
Kingsman, awesome.
Now, the guy who wrote the screenplay for this is also the guy who wrote the book, which is, I think, why the film works the way it does, because it's very close to the novelization, and that's J.J. Connolly. But the director is Matthew Vaughn. Vaughn is, I don't know how to feel about him sometimes, because he's made some good stuff that I like, and he's made some stuff that I just, and despite what everybody else thinks, I don't like the Kingsman films. I like the King's Man.
The King's Man was surprisingly good. I was pleasantly surprised.
That's the World War I
by
film until the third act, and that's when he lost me in the third act. But he directed only the first two. He directed Kingsman: The Secret Service and Kingsman: The Golden Circle, and I didn't like either of those. My problem is it's so over the top I couldn't enjoy it. And then he did The King's Man, which I liked. And I thought, I just really liked the cast too. And I liked that it was a period piece. And I really liked that. Then he directed Argyle, which I enjoyed the film, but I didn't think it was very good. Great cast again. And it was so funny that, what's her name was allowed to balloon up because her character's supposed to be fat. What is her name? Ron Howard's
Bryce
Dallas Howard, and who is literally one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they had her, a natural redhead, play Gwen Stacy, a blonde, and gave the character, Sam Raimi gave the character of Mary J. Watson to one of the most unattractive girls in Hollywood.
Yeah.
She's not
Whoa.
Yeah, don't get started with me. I will fight you. I will fight you.
Yeah, I didn't like
Bryce
the casting
Dallas
as MJ
Howard
either.
played Gwen Stacy? No.
Yeah, and Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, she sure is.
Spider-Man 3? I haven't seen Spider-Man 3 in such a long time.
Yep. She plays Gwen
But
Stacy
Emma
in it.
Stone played Gwen Stacy in The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Right,
the other one.
But the Tobey Maguire verse,
Okay.
she's Gwen Stacy. Yeah.
The last time I've actually seen the entire Spider-Man 3 was like
it was
20
long time ago, right?
2010.
So
I don't know when it came out.
A fan edit. There's a fan edit that took what's his name out? All
Topher
references.
Grace?
Yeah, they took Topher Grace out of the film as when he becomes the black skinned character, alien character, symbiote, Venom. Because Sam Raimi doesn't know who the fuck Venom is. He never read those comics. He grew up on classic Spider-Man, the original. And he didn't want to do that. He was forced to do that. And
I've always said, Gary, that if they cut that movie off right when Eddie Brock gets the symbiote and made a whole nother movie after that, it would have been great. It flies off the rails in the third act. I like the Sandman sub-character and everything, but
that is the story, is the Sandman. And the fight between him and his friend. And that's it. The whole symbiote thing doesn't fit in the story at all.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi doesn't know what he's doing with this character. Didn't want to do it. Like
and
I said,
shouldn't have done it because he basically gave a middle finger to every friggin' Venom fan out there by killing him in the end of the show. It was ridiculous, man. After what? He was Venom for 10 minutes? And that was it.
Yeah.
Done. It's like, God, that's what I've always said. If they cut that off when Eddie Brock gets the symbiote and just did a whole different movie, nothing but Venom, it would have been better.
Yeah. This goes back to conversations that Keith and I had in some of our early shows back in 2019 with complaining about Avi Arad because he's such a fucking shitheel. And all he wants to do is get his Sinister 5 or 6, sorry, Sinister 6. That's all he kept wanting, kept pushing for it. So he forced Venom on Spider-Man 3, and then he starts pushing for them already with Andrew, whatever his fucking name is. Garfield, yeah. And it's just like, Avi Arad is an asshole. He really fucking is. He has screwed up so fucking much. And a lot of people don't know Avi Arad is right at the center of Roger Corman getting screwed for the Fantastic Four. Avi Arad lied to Roger Corman and then made a deal with somebody else.
Yep.
And you know what's crazy? Every complaint that everybody have about the Fox universe, the Marvel Fox universe, it's basically him with one exception, which has nothing to do with Fox. Avi Arad is the guy responsible for Iron Man, the original Iron Man. And then after Iron Man, he was dismissed or they got rid of him right after Iron Man.
Yeah. And they should have. Basically, he fucked over Kevin Feige back when Feige was studying under him and what's her name? Fox's version of Kathleen Kennedy. What the fuck is her name? Wife of the famous director who did Superman. I just can't think of the name right now.
But Matthew Vaughn's got some other good stuff, man. He did Kick-Ass. He did Stardust.
Well, I was going to get into that because Vaughn did X-Men First Class, which I like that film.
Yes.
I like the movie Stardust, and I love the movie Kick-Ass.
Yep.
Stardust, I really like that movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Wait, Vaughn did Kick-Ass? I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
He sure did. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we
did he
covered
do
that
the
movie.
sequel with Jim Carrey? I don't remember if he did the sequel, but he did the original one. Yeah.
No. And like the last movie he did is this year, which I don't even know what this is about. It's called Ray-Ban Hey Meta, Who Eats Art? I don't know what the fuck that's about. It's got Chris Hemsworth in it, Chris Pratt. I'm assuming it must be a comedy. I don't know.
Or an art house film.
He did Tetris. I heard a lot of people like that one.
What?
Hello, Sander.
Like Tetris is a really good movie. I just never checked who's the director.
Right.
Laura Schumer.
That's
Donner?
the bitch. That's the bitch. She's the one that forbade any of the cast to read the comics. But one person, Kevin Feige, snuck the comics to Hugh Jackman. So he would understand better who the Wolverine is. Logan. True story.
Have you ever heard him tell the story about the yellow suit? He's like, we went into the reading and Ryan was like, you have to wear the suit this time, the yellow suit. And he said, well, that kind of looks stupid. And Ryan said, well, why don't you just wear the suit once and go into public? And he went into public and a kid said, hey, that's Wolverine. Because he never saw Hugh Jackman's face. He saw him from the back. It's like, hey, that's Wolverine. And Hugh Jackman turned. The kid nearly had a heart attack. But Hugh Jackman had a big smile over his face because it's like, okay, Ryan's correct.
If you're wondering about that Ray-Ban Hey Meta Who Eats Art thing, it's a short film and they turned it into commercials. I remember seeing this as commercials for Apple.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So I just saw it as one of the things listed as he directed.
Yeah, it's a commercial.
Gary,
yeah.
You want to switch places with me so you don't have the live over your face?
No, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
He's alive, though.
That's just in studio. It's not on the screen, I don't think.
Absolutely not surprised by it. And I heard the same thing, Reed. How you doing, man? And Sander's here. Hi, Sander.
Hi, Sander.
Yeah, I heard the exact same thing that like some of the people on the crew started getting.
The story about the crew. When the crew saw him for the very first time, they were all like in awe. And Ryan, he turned to Ryan and Ryan said, I told you.
Yeah, buddy. And I am hoping, by the way, that Ryan distances himself like he's been doing from his wife, Blake, over some of the shit going on with her. Yeah, she needs to eat that fucking cake all by herself. She made it.
That layer cake?
4-layer cake. By the way, that end scene in the movie where they're sitting around the table, did you see what they're eating? It's a layer cake, 4-layer cake.
Oh, I was gonna say a shit pie, but
haggis?
No. Have you ever seen The Help? The movie The Help?
Yeah.
Remind me.
It's about black women in like I think it's Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi.
They're maids.
And they're all maids, and one of them quits, and she brings a chocolate pie to her former boss.
Oh no!
Yes.
No.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
And she
I
gives
just-
it
And
to
she won an
her.
Academy Award for it too.
She
Yes, she
eats it. She eats it, and then it's like, "Eat my shit." It's like, what? What do you mean? And she just looks at the cake and on the pie, and it's like,
Yeah. Wasn't
"Okay,
it?
this-
Which
I think
which redhead was it that had to eat that pie? Was it
It was
I
Dallas
think-
Howard
Bryce
or
Dallas
Rice.
Howard.
It was
She
Rice.
was
yes.
great in it. She
I can never watch the movie now. I will not watch her eat shit pie. I'd watch Emma Stone do it.
I can't believe you
the
didn't
thing
know
about
that
it,
story
Emma
already.
Stone
Gary.
is in that movie, which is odd. But the fact of the matter is, both her and this is movie stuff. Both Bryce Dallas Howard and Leonardo DiCaprio, who are huge lefties, had to say the N-word with a big of an oomph. They leaned into that N-word. They leaned into it.
That's funny. Well, I got to tell you, DiCaprio was amazing in a really fucking awful movie that I don't like.
Django? Yeah.
Django Unchained. I did not like that movie. I'm like, make up your mind. Are you doing a Mel Brooks film or a fucking action film? You know, because like the whole KKK thing was just so fucking over the top weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, some of us didn't bring a hood. It's like
It was one of those
What?
movies where we were half excited to watch and then was like, it's not bad. It's not a bad movie. It's like, it's
got some great moments in it.
It's okay.
DiCaprio.
Like DiCaprio is good in it. Christoph Waltz is good in it, and in some parts, Jamie Foxx is really good in it. Okay, in some parts,
He got good with the pistol. I'll tell you that.
Samuel L. Jackson is like
He owns
he's
that
always
movie.
great. He's always great.
He's
Always great.
When I grew up in Virginia, only racist things I ever heard were said by my black friends. And the weirdest one I ever got was with my close buddy Chester Pratt, who I'm still close friends with that asshole. And he got called right in front of me. He got called high yellow.
Oh man,
a black classmate. And I looked at him, and he was butthurt by that, and he just dropped his head down. And after the other guys went away, I went, "What the fuck does that mean?" He told me that he's too white. Is what that means.
Yeah.
Got too much white in you. And the other one was house inward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's the worst thing you can be called right there. Yeah.
My buddy Pee Wee, that was his real fucking name. And he was almost like albino. He had freckles and he had white hair. And he got called that by one of the other black kids in the class. And I was like, what does that even mean? I just didn't even know shit. And I had to go to my dad to explain everything to me because he's a historian. And he explained what all these things meant, except for the high yellow, because Chester was the one who told me that. I never bring that up with him because I don't want to remind him of that.
No.
That moment.
One of my favorite Chris Rock bits was like, okay, who's more racist, black people or white people? Black people, because we hate black people too.
I like that joke.
And there's a whole spiel where he explains it. There's like, you have to realize, I love black people, but I hate N-words.
Yeah.
And he explains.
Oh, dude, he did that his whole career.
factions.
My favorite bit he ever did was on his show. What's that one called? How to Not Get Your Ass Kicked by the Police. That is one of the best bits ever done, man. If you've never seen that, go look it up. It's great.
It is great. The fact of the matter is, he was so great, and then after he got divorced, he wasn't funny anymore. He wasn't. He did a show here, and then I saw his special, and I was like, yeah, I knew something was off. He did a show here, and he couldn't get a bunch of Jews to laugh hard. He made some jokes, some good jokes, but it didn't make the crowd fall on the floor for sure.
So what you're saying is the best thing that happened to him was getting slapped by Will Smith for his career?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Some
Got it.
We'll call it real adversity, as
Right.
in not adversity at all.
Yeah. Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
So
he's being tasked to do something he's not.
I paused here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the reason I paused here is because this is a scene that echoes at the end of the film.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll notice they're not eating a layer cake. And so you actually see a layer cake at the end, and you actually hear the layer cake get mentioned. Now, it gets mentioned by the gangster played by Michael Gambon, who a lot of people know as Dumbledore, but he's actually
Michael Gambon. Gambit is the guy from the chat.
Was that worth it? Was it worth it?
It was worth it. In Mephisto's eyes, it was worth it.
Worth it.
So he plays one of the Jimmy, or not Jimmy, he plays the other gangster. And then you have another classic British actor playing Jimmy, who's also a fucking badass gangster. And then you got people trying to pretend to be gangsters, and they tend to get smoked in this movie. And but I love this scene. And right there he is.
Eddie is his name, Gary.
That's George Harris playing Morty there, and that is Captain Katanga from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Very good actor. And this has a great cast. You got fucking young Tom Hardy in this.
Yeah, he's barely in the movie. But I couldn't believe it.
He makes it the whole movie. He does make the whole movie.
Oh, I know he does. It's
not
just
in every scene.
He's not in he's not around much in it. Yeah.
I didn't recognize him, and we binge watched Mobland.
Yeah, there's a show you need to watch.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, George Harris is still alive. This guy right there. There's Jimmy. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, and he's giving him a task he really doesn't want to do.
Well, he's giving him a task that he intends to completely fuck him over once he's done.
Right.
And he should, that look, that side eye that he's giving him there is for a damn good reason, because I think he knows nothing good's going to come of this.
Yep. Guy's a drug dealer. He's not a private detective, right? Yeah.
Drug dealer / manufacturer.
Right.
But you still kind of like them? At least for their friends.
And I've known a lot of drug dealers in my life. And fuck, one of them was even a pimp too. And I fucking love the guy. I didn't want to hang out with him. I went and hung out with him one time. Not going to do that again.
Yeah, stay away from these people.
Yeah, he was trying to put his women on me, and I'm like, no, get the fuck away from me.
That's okay. No, thank you.
I don't need no hookers. No. And it was so funny because I worked at this facility, and I got a reputation of being gay. And I was banging all of the eligible young females in the company. I was banging the girl that was in charge of, what do you call it? When you recreation activities, and I was banging the main receptionist, and I was banging one of the nurses, and I'm like, why would you think I'm gay? And they did, because whenever I would clean tables for the residents in this home, there's a DD facility, developmentally disabled, I'd walk around going, I'll take that now. Would you like anything else? Would you like some water? Would you like some water? And they thought because I did that voice, that meant I was gay. And I'm like, that's dumb.
Question is, what the hell did you do that voice?
Why?
Yeah.
I was imitating a friend of mine. It was a waiter.
Oh.
And he would always do that. He goes, would you like some water? Anything else? Is there anything that I can get you or do for you or to you? He was gay as you get. So Colm Meany is in this, of course, you know that. Marcel Lures is in this too, and he's the villain in the movie with George Clooney and Nicole Kidman, where they're trying to stop an atomic bomb.
Peacemaker.
He's was he Serbian? I can't remember what he was in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think so.
I can understand you having a mental block towards the name of that movie since they've had a TV series called the same thing that kind of
You
shit.
that confused me when we watched that.
And a sci-fi movie called that too.
Yeah, you got Dexter Fletcher in this film, who, if you know Guy Ritchie films, you should know who he is. Of course, Ben Whishaw, who would later play Q, is in it, and he is actually an integral, important character in the film. You don't know until the end, but he is an important character. Then you have the very lovely Sienna Miller, and she's awesome in this film. I think it's so funny when she goes in the other room to get fucking sexed up to have sex with Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig gets kidnapped.
That's house. Yeah.
She walks out all ready to get fucked, and she's like,
I mean, looking
where
great.
is he?
Where'd he go?
Where's the room service that we ordered?
It's like a
No
great
food
scene.
and no fuck buddy.
Yeah, I know.
You just knew this guy he's talking to in this scene, though. You knew that guy wasn't long for life. Stupid as he
Jason
was acting.
Fleming is in this. He plays Crazy
Yeah.
Larry. And my God, that guy's good. The next film that he did where he got some attention wasn't he the actor that played Hyde?
Yes.
Jekyll Hyde? Yeah.
Yes.
In the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yep.
God, I like that guy as an actor. He really
He's
is
good, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also in a few Guy
Snatch.
Ritchie movies.
And Snatch.
Really?
Yeah, he's in Snatch.
He's in Snatch and Lock, Stock.
Now here's another actor. Nobody fucking knows who this is. Stephen Walters. And he's been in everything. Just so many different productions. He was in Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
He was in Revolver, Formula 51, Batman Begins. So many fucking great movies, and nobody ever remembers this guy. But I will say this to somebody: if you have seen Mean Machine, he's the annoying guy that over salivates in the movie, always spitting, yelling and spitting. And we will be doing Mean Machine because it is the only remake of the original film that I think was almost as good as the original, almost. But there's the actor I brought up a minute ago, right there. He's the one that's been in a lot of Guy Ritchie films. And Bern Gorman's in this too, by the way. You see him a lot throughout this film. And Bern Gorman's bit was in, was it Batman Rises? He's the corrupt guy who ends up made to run out on the ice. He's in Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. I liked him in that. He's in Beetlejuice, for God's sake. Yeah. This guy used to be in nothing but British films, but Christopher Nolan brought him to the U.S. because one of the things I remember him for was the Doctor Who spinoff. God, what was that show called? Torchwood. He was in Torchwood when it was still produced in Britain. I don't think he was in the ongoing series.
I love this scene. Like the moment he sees her, the whole conversation fades out and he only sees her. He only cares about her. People are talking to him and he's just staring at her dancing.
And I said to myself, okay, this guy seems to have his shit together. There's his weakness right there. This is what's going to mess him up eventually. Is this right here?
You know, we're going to spoil the movie for you eventually, so I'm going to go ahead and spoil it for you now. It's because of how he feels about that character that gets him killed, and the person who kills him is Q.
Q, yeah. Mm-hmm. I wasn't going to say that.
That guy is such a cuck, man. He shoots him, and then he begins apologizing to him for shooting him.
Yeah.
As he's lying on the stairs, dying.
He drops the gun and runs away like a complete fop.
I was shocked by that ending.
I hated the ending.
Every one of us was shocked by that ending because we wanted him to get out. We were rooting for this guy.
It was one of those
Departed and he's the narrator.
Things.
He's the fucking narrator.
And the movie starts with him wanting to get out and leave everything behind, and he just gets dragged into it deeper.
But just like Carlito's Way and The Departed, we know that you don't walk away from these things.
And there he is, the guy on the left there. That's the spitter from the movie Mean Machine.
Mean Machine?
Yeah, you got to say it like that for Martin, so he doesn't understand it if you say it the other way.
He's so mean, guy.
Every time I hear Mean Machine, all I can think of is the football team in The Longest Yard.
Well, that's where it's from.
Yeah,
that's what it's from.
Yep.
And so they named the movie Mean Machine. And so there you go. I love the British film. Jason Statham plays the psycho. That, like, he says, "You may not get to hurt the gods." He goes, "Yeah, I'm in."
Okay, he's that guy. All right, yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good fucking movie.
It was.
I love that movie.
It was Jaws in the original, wasn't it? What? We're going to play
Field.
against the guards. Yeah.
Yeah, Richard Field.
I like that. Oh man.
Wait, he was. What was he in? Wait.
From Hell.
You're talking about the Johnny Depp film.
Yes, that's the one that I remember, but I don't remember him.
Yeah, let me go look it up. I don't remember that. We need to do
this
that.
This is so silly.
Too.
Why would you give this woman an Uzi? Why would you do that?
No, it really is. These people are fucking morons.
Well,
they
she
really
is
are.
crazy.
Because Uzis are cool.
She's a complete.
Is that an Uzi or a MAC-10? It's one of those short machine guns.
I don't know.
But you wouldn't give that girl a gun like that. No. Makes no sense.
Okay,
Joe,
so
she's
from Hell,
crazy. It makes no sense to give her any weapon.
So, who was it we were talking about that was in From Hell? Who did he say?
Jason Statham.
Flaming.
Holy shit, he plays the coachman. That's right. Holy shit. In fact, he's one of the suspects in the film because he's the coachman. Heather Graham's in it too. Good God, jump back, touch myself. I'm sorry, did I say that aloud?
Are you the hardest working man on YouTube? Is that what it is, bro?
Susan Lynch is in this one too. Holy crap, she's in this movie as well.
In this movie, man. Good Lord.
So you got two right there from this movie. I'm looking to see if there's any other. I miss Robbie Coltrane. He was so good. God damn, what a good actor.
And by the way, if you've not seen this movie and you want to see it, it's on Pluto. That's where I watched it at today. You can watch it for free on Pluto.
With commercials.
With commercials, but it's free. It's free.
Now, what would be really funny is if the commercials were all just the trailer for this movie. So it was really confusing. You're like, wait, is this a commercial? Because this is a scene from the movie.
There was one part.
Look how young he was. Look how young he is, dude. Tom Hardy looks like a fucking kid in this. This is right around the same time he played Picard's clone.
Yep. There was one part when I was watching this where I thought it was messing up, and they were blended in like two scenes, and it was the idiot and his girlfriend dressed in white, and there was no voice in that part, and the voice was coming from the other part. It was really weird.
There's a famous image from, I think it was from Meg 2, where you see Jason on the dock, and he's like hitting the ground, and he's putting his foot up because the Meg is coming down at him. He's put his foot up to block it, and I flipped it on its side, and I said, in this scene is when Jason Statham sidekicked the fucking Meg and killed it.
So we're putting Jason Statham in Chuck Norris there, are we?
You know what I mean? The way he talks. I fucking love Jason Statham, man.
Oh, he's great, dude. He's great. And
people go, well, he can't act. I said, there's two films you need to see then. That'll prove you stupid for saying that. And one of them is where he plays a combat vet with PTSD that ends up finding a flat where the person lives there only so many months a year and lives elsewhere the rest of the year. And so he gets this flat for like nothing, and he builds himself back up. to be a good guy in the film because he's homeless up to that point. Very good film. I can't remember the name of the film. Let me go find that.
I'll look it up for you, man. What's the other one?
Okay. What's the other one? What?
Yeah,
you said there was 2 movies.
I got to go look because I don't memorize his films.
Okay.
I have to look at them, see them, and Blitz. I fucking loved him in Blitz. That is a solid movie.
Okay.
And that's where you've got a serial killer targeting cops. And he's got to find him and stop him with another cop. And they don't like each other, the 2 cops, and I liked their relationship. I thought that was fucking good.
I loved him in Spy, man. I thought that was funny as shit.
Oh shit, I loved him in Wrath of Man too, which is a remake of a European film. A really good movie. Because he's not doing a bunch of kung fu in that one. I don't know how I feel about Homefront. I mean, I like the film. Sly Stallone produced it. And he was good in Parker, but again, not really big acting. I disliked the remake of The Mechanic. Oh, fuck, he's good in The Bank Job, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's another heist film based on the true story. Revolver was good, too. Not great, but it was a good film. Trying to find the movie. And again, he's really good in Mean Machine. All right, I give up. I'm going to look up the movie. Jason Statham, war vet with PTSD.
Boom. And drum roll, please.
What is it?
No, I'm waiting to hear what you found.
Oh. Well, apparently I don't know how to spell Jason Statham.
Oh, it's 2 A's. There's no O in it. I make that.
Hummingbird.
Hummingbird?
Hummingbird. Okay. Yes. And I think it's got another name in the U.S. Redemption. It's called Redemption here, and it was called Hummingbird overseas.
That's weird.
And it's a very good film. That happens all the time.
It does happen all the time.
And it's a very good film.
I get having different titles in other languages, but having 2 different English titles is a bit weird.
And now pull it up here.
What was that Tom Cruise movie, Edge of Tomorrow? Wasn't it overseas? It was called Live, Die, Repeat or something like that?
Yeah, Live, Die, Repeat. And then, And they ended up putting it on the posters here, too, where it says Edge of Tomorrow, Live, Die, Repeat. As subtitle. I'm like, you guys are idiots. Almost tanked the fucking movie doing that shit.
Oops.
So I'm going to pull the video down real quick and put this up just to show you. This is the movie right here. Redemption. And I think this is probably the best film he's ever acted in, where he's actually acting. And I love the movie. Absolutely solid film. And what did they give it over there? They give it 6.2 stars. So that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And it deserves it. And he's a war vet who suffers from PTSD and is living on the streets. And finds this flat that's, like I said, abandoned part of the year. And so he gets his shit together staying in this flat. And I was shocked at how fucking good that movie was. Wow. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard and me. Fuck you, StreamYard. I cannot.
Why? What's happening?
It's not letting me control the video at all. There.
Oh, that happened to me on Saturday.
Well, it's doing that. And it's also, I'm at 100% on my zoom in, zoom out on my browser. But once I left the window to go over there to the other window, then come back, all of a sudden everything is like really small on my screen.
What she said.
Well, I never leave the tab that way with the StreamYard studio, so it was so weird that all of a sudden on Saturday I couldn't do anything with the slideshow, and I'm the one hosting it. So
this is a great scene right here, where he beats the loving snot out of this guy.
Does he ever?
And then pours boiling fucking tea on his face.
Yep.
Care for a spot of tea?
Care for a spot of tea.
There are a couple pretty brutal scenes in this. I mean, I've seen Colm Meany in a whole different light when he beats the shit out of Craig.
Throws Daniel Craig for a loop. He wasn't expecting all that, man. He's like, dude,
both
we're gonna
of
kill
them,
him.
Both of them are trying to kill him because they think that he just killed Jimmy for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Or other than to remove him. And it's like, no. And finally they let him talk.
Well, Colm is Meany. This movie.
He really is. I mean, I've seen him play bad guys, but seeing him beat somebody else up, that was new.
And it's he also does have this great moment with the gun thing because he's also pissed about that. He goes, you left the fucking shell there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he spent 10 years in prison. You don't know the story yet. They're going to tell you in a moment why he's so fucking angry.
Look at him. He gets down on the floor. Hey.
Gets down looking into the camera. And then fucking continues beating him and then grabs the tea.
Woo.
There's the tea. Care for a spot of tea, mate.
Oh, man.
The worst thing is when they get out of the cafe, he looks so contrived to Daniel Craig and say, sorry for that, mate. I'll be out of commission for a while.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, there's the idiot. Just exactly where I figured he'd end up. Greased. We don't know who did it at this point, but yeah. He got whacked.
My favorite Colm Meany moment in this movie is when he gets asked, you killed someone with that gun. Why did you keep it? And he says, it's my favorite.
That's your favorite gun.
Yeah, but the best part, the best joke in that is the next one. I say, oh, how do your other guns feel about you having favorites? And they all three start laughing.
Yeah, that's like having a favorite child to them.
But don't tell the other guns, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, my sons know. It's Zoe.
Well, she's the only one you got to raise, so.
It's not the MP3.
All by myself.
Yeah.
Never mind. All right, guys.
I'm not a fan of the MP3.
Yeah, I figured you're not.
You look like you're falling out, buddy.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, buddy.
All right. I'm just saying bullshit like a cup of coffee, fuck of tea, or something.
Sleep well, Myth.
It's actually a line in an Israeli movie because this guy doesn't really know how to speak English, but he's trying to hit on this girl who, comes to the kibbutz to experience Israeli life. And he's like, oh, why don't we go to my room and have a cup of coffee, fuck of tea or something?
That's cool, man. You should
with a much more of an Israeli accent.
One of these days, you're going to have to give us a list of Israeli movies to watch.
There's one movie that I would love for you guys to watch. You can get it with English subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really an imitation of Life of Brian by Monty Python, but it sings to the same tune.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the bits in there are relying on the fact that it's heavily relied on the Jewish, like Hebrew.
Yeah,
like it's jokes in Hebrew and it's a play on words. Sort of like some English words are a play on words, and if you translate it into any other language, it falls flat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
there's one particular moment that kind of falls flat, and when you watch the scene, you're like, what the fuck are they talking about? But it's hilarious in Hebrew.
Right.
Otherwise, it's a pretty good movie. It's called This Is Sodom.
This is Sodom? Oh,
yes.
Well, I know the movie.
Man.
Yeah, I know the movie.
It's all about the story of God coming to Abraham is like, look, I'm going to I want you to come to my religion. And Abraham is like, no. And God is like, what if I'll show you my power and I'll destroy Sodom? And Abraham says to him, well, you can't do that. Why? Well, my nephew Lot lives there and he's a saint. And the whole point is to show what's going on with Lot and how he lives around these degenerate motherfuckers. And it's a really good movie, and it's a comedy. It's a sort of a parody, and it kind of rhymes with Brian, Life of Brian by Monty Python.
Okay.
You can't really get it anymore. Not
Daniel.
to mention get it with the English subtitles. But maybe someday.
XTC is a great band. Take care, Mephisto. It was good.
Bye, man.
Bye.
I'll
Good night,
try
buddy.
to step in on Friday, but I can't really promise anything. Okay.
Okay,
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Basta.
So this is the great scene where you find out why he did what he did in the cafe when he beat that guy and poured the molten tea on his face.
Right.
That's the guy that he did that to, is that guy right there who passed out while he's in the back with the dead body and the head missing.
Yep.
And so he goes to prison for 10 fucking years.
Because that dude's not on his game.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that was his revenge for 10 fucking years in prison. Here he is. He opens the door. There's this black guy with a fucking dead white guy.
Excellent.
Nothing to see here. Move on.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, and he did his time in prison, never spoke, never, betrayed them.
Well, because
And
he
of
wanted
course-
to get back with them after he did his time.
So this is where he's talking about Crazy Larry and why Crazy Larry got smoked in the film. What you don't learn until the end of the movie is that he's the one who killed, Colm Meany killed Crazy Larry.
Mhm.
And he used the fucking gun
He had to pick the one gun.
The one fucking gun. And it's so
It's my
fucking funny.
favorite.
That's my favorite.
And he looks like it's the most normal thing in the world to keep your favorite gun after you murdered somebody with it.
I know, right?
This is the crazy world.
Took too many liberties with straight lads. So it's inevitable somebody's going to smoke him, but he's actually the one who smoked him. But he tells him something. If you kill somebody, don't tell anyone ever. And the only reason he ends up confessing it to him is because
They
they
almost
had a
killed
shared murder. Yeah, they're what we refer to in America as Eskimo brothers. Yeah, Joe knows what that means.
Okay.
No, I don't.
I have one Eskimo brother that I'm actually still friends with to this day, Patrick, and we banged the same girl at different times. And Matt McGuire is my other one, so he's another Eskimo brother. And that's an Eskimo brother is a guy that's a friend of yours who at some time banged the same girl.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well, I've got several
yeah,
of those. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Well, I'm picky, so I only have two.
That you know of.
Wait a
You're
minute.
picky
Did you
with-
just say you were picky? Somebody
You
roll
were-
this video back and let's hear
Yeah.
about all these girls he was banging in this place all at once.
Well, they were all hot. They were.
No, was he picky with the girls or with the Eskimo brothers?
No, I'm picky with
Now it's getting weird.
where I go for girls, because it's always been a concern of mine that I wasn't going to be the second guy because I don't want a girl that has been banged by one of my friends at some time or another. I did that one time, and again, she was really fucking hot. And
the way he takes the gun apart here, either he really knows that privately, or he's been taught really well.
Yeah, I think he was just really well taught on how to dismantle that pistol because he pulls it apart with ease. He says, "You look like you can do that blindfolded." I've done it both blindfolded.
He does it for meditation. It's relaxing. What a weirdo.
It is really, if you ever.
There it is. If you ever have to kill somebody, don't ever tell anyone. Like even before doing it.
Unless you're asking my brothers, then it's okay.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know. I'm also a big fan of the Animals version. I really like their version. And I tried to say it earlier, Daniel, but I don't know if you heard me. I said, "Hi, Daniel."
I wouldn't say that, Gambit.
Yeah.
No.
He is not the king of cool, brother.
I really didn't like him in this movie, though.
If there was cool, he is like on another planet, like nowhere near cool. Because the shit that he did to James Bond proves that he lacks cool.
Oh, he ruined that franchise.
Yeah.
McQueen wouldn't have killed Bond.
No.
He even refused to be in a movie that was a great script, and because he doesn't know how to cry.
On command.
Yeah, on cue. He can't do it. And so he rejected a role, and then the director says, "Well, I'll take that out." And he goes, "Don't you fucking take that out of there. No, that's like the best part of the movie."
The problem is I cannot do it.
And that impressed me because Paul Newman could do it. And that Steve McQueen, as good as an actor as he was, but he was the king of cool. And I got to, despite being a socialist, I fucking love Paul Newman too. And he's fucking cool as shit. That guy, whatever movie he was going to do, if he was a race car driver, learned how to be a race car driver.
Yep.
I like it when they do that.
The one thing I like about Daniel Craig is he likes doing a lot of his own stunts. And I've always appreciated that about the guy. But he destroyed Bond. And now they're having trouble. Like, how do we reboot this? And the answer is just start it over, dumbass.
That's it.
Go back to the Cold War. That's when Bond was best.
And do not reuse any of the actors.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. That was so dumb with Judi Dench. As great an actress as she is, that was so dumb. That should have been, if they wanted somebody, they could have got one of the other dames to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When I say dame, I mean one of the female. Yeah, nice. Because women, when they get the OBE, they're called dames. He nails some of the cool stuff early on. I thought he did a fine job in the first 3 films. After that, hot garbage.
Yeah, once he got a say in how things are going, it just went
That's
down.
when it happened. Because the only way they could get him to come back is if he had a say. And he was the one who led them astray with Bond.
This is so
and
funny.
Then to
He's
do the
in
last
office
one,
with the guys and doing the sexy phone call to her.
the only way he would come back for the last one is if they let him kill Bond.
Yeah, that was bad too.
Well, you put that on him, or do you put that on the people that made the movie? I put it on the people that made the movie.
I put it on him. That was his condition.
Yeah.
Yep.
He decided that.
They could have said no and recast.
They didn't have anyone else.
They were cowards. They were
Yeah.
cowards.
They wanted to stick with him.
God damn, she shows up at the door like that.
Well,
hello.
Well, remember, we had the same situation with Harrison Ford and Han Solo.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
would have you recast Han Solo?
Yeah. No. But Daniel Craig isn't Harrison Ford.
No, I think that
Point taken.
You should have skipped Harrison
Just
Ford
saying.
altogether. Or just tell him, hey, if you don't want that $1 billion, I'm sorry, we're not going to. George Lucas told him no. No. Every time. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he'd been wanting to have that character killed off forever.
He wanted to die in Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
No, he
There's
wanted
enough
to die
other actors.
on
You don't have to kill a franchise over
Oh, yeah, at the end of Empire. He was going to die there. But he also asked him to kill him at the end of Return.
Yeah.
No. It's like Lucas kept telling him, no. You're one of the single most popular characters. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to kill you just because you don't want to do these movies anymore.
I'm selling 1 million of your action figures.
One of the most popular fucking characters other than Darth Vader.
Are you kidding me?
And the droids.
He was my favorite. I loved him.
Yeah,
that's the thing we were talking about earlier.
I idolized him.
Where she's getting sexed up and he goes to the door to get room service and gets kidnapped. That was so funny.
And you can tell these guys are paramilitary of some sort because they're wearing commando sweaters.
Oh, we cut out the whole scene.
Thanks, Martin. He comes out with that like, where is he?
And
this is a
not
great
a good
scene.
place to wake up from being unconscious.
Yeah, waking up, looking down 10 stories of building.
Well, that's more than 10.
I love this scene because this is where that gangster gives him all this information. And what's funny is he didn't have to torture him because he already knew that it wasn't this guy's fault. He just wanted to fuck with him because that's who that character is, that gangster.
Yeah. He enjoyed torturing him.
Uh-oh, Martin.
What?
Yeah.
Something to do. And we didn't do the sorting.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Gotta do that.
Wait. First,
I've got 5 terrorists going southeast on Bakalakadaka Street.
McQueen was given the King of Cool moniker. He didn't give it to himself. He was given that because of the fact that in real life, he's just fucking cool. I mean, the guy fucking trained under Bruce Lee, along with some other actors too.
I was fixing to say, Bruce trained a lot of them. Yeah.
He did a lot of his own stunts. He became a race car driver. He and Newman had. It always surprised me that they weren't best friends in real life because they had a lot of the same fucking interests. McQueen also is a dirt bike guy and involved himself in a lot of races. It's something his son adopted himself. And
it sounded really weird, Gary, when you said they had the same fucking interests.
Racing.
It's am I saying it literally or figuratively? Yeah.
Well, we never know. Hey, Shinutsky.
Hi, Shen.
But there is a 4-layer cake at the end of the movie. Yeah. Not only does the gangster say layer cake, there's actually a 4-layer cake right before Daniel Craig's character gets killed.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, by the way, I have to run this problem.
Okay. And by the way, I'm the one who came up with the idea of saying do the snorting. I thought that was funny. So anyway, McQueen had
I've just been waiting for that for an hour now.
An alcoholic and a boozer, a big time boozer. and he was a woman beater, especially when he was drinking. When he slaps Ally McGraw in that fucking movie, the heist movie they did together, The Getaway, he fucking nailed her when he hit her. That wasn't acting. When she gets hit by him, he fucking hit her. And I still don't know how the fuck she left Bob Evans for, Robert Evans for that guy.
Oh, wow.
Robert Evans, one of the biggest movie moguls in Hollywood. And Evans left Hollywood to go there to the set to get in the middle of that because he didn't want her banging him. They show that in the movie or the miniseries about the making of The Godfather. And Evans like, I got to go down to Mexico. It's like, I'm getting rumors that my wife is banging this guy. So, but yeah, McQueen was, when it came to guy stuff, he was absolutely the king of cool. But when it came down to who he was as a person, I don't think he became a good person until he got that diagnosis and he snapped too as a person when he found out he had cancer. This is where they play the recording. This is one of my favorite moments in the film because he already had this fucking tape queued up. So he knew the kid wasn't guilty. Again, pointing out that he just wanted to torture him because he thought it would be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, and now he's driving him home, and Daniel Craig's character thought nobody knew where he lived. That guy knows. He owns him.
And what really pisses him off, his character with Jimmy, is that Jimmy gave him this gig to get the daughter for him so he could hold her hostage and intended to turn him in as the kidnapper.
Yeah. It was, that was the whole.
He wanted to get rid of him and his boys. He wanted to get rid of him and his team.
Mm-hmm. When I saw the beginning of the movie, I was like, no, don't do this. You know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking.
He was being set up for failure. You know what I mean?
And putting it in the whiskey. That's what I was like.
Gangsters don't ask you to do things like this that are outside your purview unless they're looking to get rid of you.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, wait a minute. This is not something I normally do. Why would you pick me for this? You're the most expendable.
Yeah.
Because you're my number one guy.
You're my number one guy.
Yeah. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of people don't understand that when he grabs Bob and says that to Bob,
he's mocking Grissom.
Yeah, he's mocking Grissom, and he's also not saying really anything relevant to poor Bob. Because in the next scene, he kills Bob.
Why didn't somebody tell me he had one of those things?
Bob, gun. He hands him the gun. Sure thing, boss puts a gun in his hand. He doesn't even look at him. He just shoots him and walks away.
I'm going to need a minute alone, boys.
Justice for Bob. Now, when you think about it, you did that thing to your buddy in the army. They said, "Well, why I always? Yeah, I'm the one you pick on weekends to put in order the barracks because you're the only one I can trust." you did that to him.
Yeah, it's because that is what I did with the guy that was in my platoon that I kept giving shit details to. Every weekend, I would put him on shit detail. And he's like, "Why do you do this?" His name is Goodrum. And he says, "Why do you always do this to me, man?" I said, "Because you're the only guy in this company that I can trust to get the job done and done right." And he goes, "Okay, all right, man. I'll be here to help you for a little bit in the morning." And then I would leave him. And he didn't get to go until 5 o'clock. And as I'm walking away, my buddy Kyle Fisher looks at me and goes, "You think you bought that shit?" And I'm like, "Yeah, hook, line, and sinker." I just like fucking with him. That was funny. And does that make me a bad friend? No, it just makes me kind of a cruel friend when he
It
comes
just
to
makes
humor.
you bad, Gary.
Not a bad guy. I'm not going to go to hell for it, but
Well, you never know.
Look,
if that's on the list,
this is from having a wife in the medical profession. You guys love to troll people, okay? I don't know what it is with people in the medical profession, but you love to troll people. My wife is the same way. She laughs at people's misfortune all day long. If you, I'll see these fail videos where somebody looks like they really got hurt, and I'll go, "Ooh!" She laughs hysterically when she sees it, man. You know what I mean? It's just a different mentality. Crazy. So yes, I'm not surprised you trolled a guy like that at all.
it's just you when you're in the army, and you're in charge. It's fun to wield that power for fun.
Yeah, because you don't get it often, so you might as well enjoy it while you got it.
Just like, I'm in charge of all these guys and gals. There were females there at that company because we were training to be combat medics. Yeah, I like that one, Shinatsky. Layer cakes with the dollar symbol.
Mhm.
If you see the ending of The Long Good Friday, you'll see the chance encounter is only made through the illusion. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, Brosnan and he never, they never saw each other during the making of the film.
This kind of surprised me too, because you see him kill the guy in cold blood, and after that, you see his reaction, and you find out, oh, that's the first time he did that. Because he's a criminal, but he has never.
He also lets him. Yeah, he's never killed anybody before, but when he decides to do it, when he's got the gun on him, he waits until he turns around and he lowers the gun, so the guy knows who he is. That was what was important to him. You need to know who I am. And so he just looks at him. No, he can still see his fucking eyes.
Oh, yeah.
And Jimmy knows those
recognized
fucking
him.
eyes. And then he just quickly raises the gun and shoots him right in the fucking head.
The outfit was for whoever might have been watching, or any camera that was watching.
Yep.
He wanted him to see who he was. Yeah.
And by the way, one of the first things you learn in the military is policing your fucking
brass. Pick it up.
Clean that brass up. And he leaves that fucking empty casing there.
Yep.
And then, of course, it's going to identify what pistol it was fired from.
He's kind of shocked that he did that. Here's what I was talking about. He's grinding up pills and putting them into the whiskey. And I'm like, are you trying to kill
Well, this comes from the old way of doing things, which is like when I went through a traumatic experience, okay? And my dad says the best way to get through something is to drink your way through.
Yeah, drink.
And I did.
Drink and mix it with drugs.
He's mixing it with drugs, yes.
So that's a bad idea. And he's empty.
No, but
left in
when it looks like he's looking for more meds, he shuts the mirror and it's already the next day and he's ready to go.
I like that transition.
Rock and roll. And then the Star Trek engineer beats his ass.
I learned later on the camera can read your mind. Well, especially if you wear your feelings on your face. Yeah, which is the actor's job to do that. And Bob Hoskins right up there, because he worked with Michael Caine on Mona Lisa. And Michael Caine, oh my God, he's so good in it. Or was it Mona Lisa that he was with him in? I got to go look now.
Bob Hoskins?
Bob Hoskins, Michael Caine film.
Okay.
Yes, Mona Lisa. Very, very good fucking movie, by the way. And it's one that I've wanted to watch with Anima for a while because I keep bringing it up as one of my favorite British crime films. And they got a fucking song by Genesis in that movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's.
Oh wow! What a premise! A man recently released from prison manages to get a job driving a call girl from customer to customer. Oh, wow. Bet you that is.
Porter.
I bet you that is.
The song is "In Too Deep" by Genesis. Of course, the song is not meaning that you got into the girl too deep. It's that you got into the situation too deep. So it's not a sex song. If you're expecting a sex song, you're going to be sadly disappointed.
Only you would expect that, Gary.
Don't tell me he falls in love with the prostitute.
Of course he does.
Damn.
Pretty Woman.
Hated for him.
No. That is payback. Porter falls in love with the prostitute that he has to drive to the clients.
Yep.
I'll have to see that. That looks good.
Hey, I know who Colm Meany is, but who's this Colt Meany? He sounds cool.
Treat him like he was a Kardashian.
By the way, this is great. This is one of my favorite moments in the film. Like, they're getting ready to shoot this Serbian guy. And he says, "Is that the guy?" "Well, hold on. Let me confirm. I'm going to call him." He calls the guy on the phone. And when he says, "It's him, fire." And you hear a shot, but it's him getting hit.
I think he says goodbye, and then flip, you hear him flip, and you think he's the sniper shot, but he's just standing there, and he looks next to him. Dude's been killed.
Yeah, he got a bullet right in the forehead.
Right in the forehead, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
And then the sniper lands 2 rounds at.
At first he tells him, "Don't move a muscle."
I told you not to move.
Oh,
fucking great scene, dude.
Yeah, it is. That was awesome. Didn't see that coming at all.
Oh, I think today Daniel has the autocorrect problem because he did it again.
Yeah, well, that's how I became the Mighty Gert, is because
because Gambit had it. Yeah,
Gambit kept it was what made it funny to me. What made me laugh was that it autocorrects to the T instead of a Y at the end. And he goes, "Damn it, I mean," and then he spelled it Gert again, and that just was fucking funny.
Yeah, and you were like, "That's it, I'm Gert now."
I'm Gert.
Gert.
And they were asking about it.
When Zoe called you and you put her on because she called you live during a show, and somebody in chat said, "Hello, daughter of Gert," so that's her name now.
Daughter of Gert. She saw that and she goes, "What is that about?" And then I had explained the other night when I was on a show. And again, last night, I was on, it was on Don Ecker's show. Who the hell is Gert? And I told the story. I'm like, that's what I'm going by now. Gert, the mighty Gert. What's that? Tamer Hassan? What's this about? Who's this?
I don't know.
Sander, can you elaborate, please?
Well, I can tell you right now, Colm Meany, is he a meanie?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
In this movie is.
Boy, I bet his nickname in school was Meanie Weenie.
Something like that. They must have tortured him.
The worst they could do with me in school. Seriously. A bunch of kids started like cracking wise on my name. "Gary Kiss Hell." And I went, "That sounds awesome." Is that supposed to be a put down? Because that's actually kind of a cool name. "Oh no." And then the only one it kind of came close to bothering me at first, didn't bother me, when they started calling me Howard Cosell.
Oh, wow. Howard Kissel.
And I'm like, I fucking love Howard Cosell as a kid. I read all his books. I love that guy.
Howard Cosell.
Oh, yeah, you broke me, Gambit. I laughed so fucking hard at that. I chuckled later. Like, it's just so fucking funny to me that you fuck it up, and then you try to correct it, and in trying to correct it, you still fuck it up. And that's just funny shit to me. Hey, Vinkman's girl is here. Hi.
Hi, Vinkman's girl.
I don't ever want to learn her real name because that's just like calling her Vinkman's girl, which is a great name.
Yeah, only Gambit calls her Peter Venkman. She's a girl, Gambit. Hint, hint.
He's got boobs and a vagina and everything.
Yikes.
Oh my God. This scene, he is, that's hard fucking ice. Not ice and
bloodied
water.
him up, man.
He is slamming him head first, face first, into this fucking ice. And then he says he killed Jimmy. And then fucking dude starts kicking his ass too. So you got two guys fucking kicking his ass, just laying into him. Fuck, man.
And it takes so long for him to get out that he heard that CD that they gave him. They finally
tape.
stopped.
So he gives them the tape so they can listen to it. And then all's forgiven. And we're all friends again.
And then they sit next to each other at the table and drink. And he's in the middle and upbeat. Fucked up. But they're friends again. All good. No hard feelings.
Yeah, this is where he finds out that you killed Crazy Larry? So? And he used that pistol. That was his favorite pistol.
Yeah.
I love this fucking movie.
One of the many reasons why he's so pissed at him.
And I think that's the perfect ending for the film, of him laying there dying at the end. We don't see him dead. We see him dying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and well, she's all freaking out over him instead of calling an ambulance. That's what pissed me off.
Look, as a paramedic, I met quite a few women like that. A few guys too. Not very many. Mostly women do that. And I've had to threaten people.
Packing his chest, what's that gonna do when he has a bullet in him?
What?
She's like, her hands are patting his chest like in the weirdest way. Like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. She's not doing anything.
Trying to stop the bleeding. You know, she's
no, it's not what she's doing.
I don't know. Well, I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. It sounded like you said pack his chest.
No, she's patting. She's
patting.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Hitting his chest with her hands.
This is a girl who has gotten by in life because she's fucking hot and everybody wants to sleep with her. Even other women want to sleep with her. Either want to beat her or they want to sleep with her. You know, and women like that tend to not know shit about anything. They don't have to.
I like this one.
The search for more frosting.
I mean, the one we have seen yet has a lot of frosting on it.
I also like the one that Shinatsky put up. Where is it?
With the dollar sign.
Because here it is. Here it is. Fucking moved. There we go. The sequel of Layer Cake will be called Layer Cakes with the dollar symbol. I like that. And so, yeah, both of these are great comments right here. I'm starring both of those.
Then look at them. He's in the middle and he's all fucked up.
And they're buddies again. Like nothing happened.
And he's the boss now.
I think I need to go check to see if my spleen still works. How do you test that? I think that absolutely that Vaughn did an incredible job with this film.
I really enjoyed it.
I like the way this guy just ignores him, listening to his tape. He says, "Hey man, I got to take a test tomorrow."
Yeah, he's practicing his French, and the funniest thing is when he's trying to say "I'm English" in French, he uses the female word. He says "Je suis français."
Instead of the masculine.
Yeah, he should have said "anglais," and he should have said "je suis anglais." That's the male form, but he uses the female one, so he's turning himself into an English girl.
Well, you never know how he identifies.
Oh yeah, that's probably why. He's going to flunk that exam if he makes mistakes like that.
And in the end, this has got a lot of topsy-turvy stuff happening. because he's got to appease everybody or he's dead.
And he thinks he pulled it off, but
he forgot one thing. He slept with the other guy's, or was going to sleep with the other guy's girlfriend, played by Ben Whitweir. Because he does get her in the end, because she's walking out with him. And that made him hurt and angry. And so he runs up, shoots him, and then goes, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
But he's a fucking nobody. He's a frustrated little wannabe that has to rub in that the Duke is his uncle all the time. So that people even listen to him.
Wait.
What?
We already saw this scene.
No, we didn't. You mentioned it during another one.
We talked about it, but we haven't seen it yet.
Because wasn't it the other guy that got shot in the head?
No, it's this guy. This is it right here. Remember, he's spotting for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think he shoots the guy by the pool in the head too. This is the one where the sniper gets out sniped.
And what annoyed me is he doesn't have the weapon balanced correctly when he's holding it. So the guy has like no training whatsoever on how to hold that weapon.
Yeah, they should have done a better job with that. And the sideshow didn't capture it. Damn.
Yeah, I like the movie Kick-Ass.
Yeah, he's ducking because he's been shot at there.
Yeah, it's like they shoot at him twice, and they're like, "Stop moving."
If I want to, I will hit you. Remember what I did to the guy next to you? And it was very clever done that you hit a shot and you see the blood on the leaves, and then you find out, yeah, the sniper got sniped.
I'm curious what Matthew Vaughn's going to do next.
Well, it's been a while since he made anything.
It's like his first 4 films, man. I loved Layer Cake, Stardust, Kick-Ass, and X-Men First Class. Did not like the Kingsman films at all, except for the last one, The King's Man. I like that one.
I dug the Kingsman movies. I like the first one better than the second one.
I like the first one. The second one I didn't like.
What? Too much Pedro Pascal?
No. As a matter of fact, I have no problem with Pascal as an actor. I have problem with Pascal as an idiot human being. That's another thing.
That, and I have a problem with him being in everything right now.
Yeah, but at the time, we really hadn't seen him too much. Yeah.
Now, see, I was really thrown by this because earlier in the film, you see him laying on the ground with blood on him. And so this scene always threw me.
He has 7 upcoming projects. One of them's a new Kingsman movie he's producing called
Jesus Christ.
The Traitor King.
Please stop.
I'm just telling you.
I'm just begging him to stop.
Not one directorial one in progress. All of them are producer. And excuse me, 2 Kingsmen. Or excuse me. Okay, one's a Kingsman movie. The Blue Blood.
Oh no, he has 3. He has 3 coming up that he's directing. Blue Blood and The Traitor King. He's directing too. Okay. And he's also directing this movie Courage.
Isn't he directing one about werewolves during the Middle Ages?
No, that you're confusing him with Robert Eggers.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah. Robert Eggers is doing that one.
I'm curious about that one.
Yeah. Okay, I see it now, Gary. But one's
so his name should have been Reed Ricardo.
That's so wild. One of them is a Kingsman movie. The other one is The King's Man. He's doing sequels to both the prequel and the mainline storyline. That's crazy.
I'll be interested in one of those and not the other. So, anyway, Gambit says the recent Fantastic Four, Pascal's character is Hispanic, which makes him Reed Ricardo, not Reed Richards.
That's fucked up.
That's scary for you.
Oh.
That's correct, Gambit. Reed was Caucasoidal. That's a fun little word.
Well, the Silver Surfer was male.
There is a female version in one variant, and that's the one.
In one comic book, one singular issue.
One singular issue.
A lot of people have problems with that Silver Surfer being female.
Kevin Feige, I told you it's not Victoria Alonso. It's fucking Kevin Feige. Keith and I talked, and I try to tell people, stop thinking it's Victoria Alonso. It's Kevin Feige who's doing all this shit. And he's like, look, we got rid of everybody. Just me now. Remember me? Iron Man. I made Iron Man. Fuck off, Dick.
Not to defend the choice, but at least they have a good reason in the plot, making the
love interest for Johnny Storm.
Make her sympathetic with Sue as a mother.
So you've got that sympathy or empathy, really. It's empathy. And then you have Johnny Storm wanting to bang her. Because you got to admit, she is hot, body-wise. She got a weird face. She looks like a parakeet or something. It's really weird in the face. But I do like her in the show Ozark. She's good in that. Anima couldn't stand her accent, and I'm like, hey, man, I spent a lot of time around people who talk like that, so it doesn't faze me. Well, one thing I'm really starting to think is there is an actual literal Pedro Pascal fatigue. People are fucking tired of him. It's like he was in everything. And the joke was, what if all the Fantastic Four characters were played by Pedro Pascal? It would be just as good as it was, and it's not good. So
you can ask Grog for a picture of that.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, the chick. So I paused it here because I really do like this scene. And they all want to go wackadoodle, okay? And he's telling them, put your fucking guns down. You're going to get us all killed. And it's like they don't want to fucking listen. And here he comes. Yeah, these guys want to be gangsters, and they don't know what's getting ready to come through that door. Is armed response team
consuming too much of their own produce.
Oh my God, that's a movie that I just pretend in my world doesn't exist.
What's that? Which one?
Wicked. Again, Wicked.
Wicked?
I like the musical. I'm never going to watch that movie.
Never going to watch the movie. Never going to watch the musical. Why? Because in reality, I am an extremely heterosexual male. No.
I'm going to get dragged to it.
Well, that's where you go. So honey, I've got to do work tonight.
I didn't love that movie. I thought they did a great job with what I did say about it was every penny they spent on it was on the screen. The production value of that flick is through the roof.
Apparently, the studio is not going to let them do any more interviews together.
They're too creepy together.
They are. They're fucking touching each other all the time. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with these two? Who does a fucking interview like that, touching each other like that? Just always touching each other is bizarre.
But it
And
helps
she
with
looks
anxiety.
like some sort of demonic thing.
Oh yeah.
And
They both look like they're gonna well off of malnutrition in any moment.
oh,
Ridiculous.
they're both emaciated.
Ariana
But,
Grande used to be a gorgeous girl, and
All right,
now
so
she looks
the
like a-
joke I was trying to make when I got interrupted was, I mean, God, she looks like a demon. And then there's Cynthia Erivo too. Good God. So that was the joke.
And she's wearing these huge, long fingernail claw things too.
Read this comment, boss.
Pedro should do his own meta movie like The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, but for him, it should be a crisis on Infinite Pascals. Yeah, and I like that idea because then he will finally get it. He will feel the way we feel. Well, you hope so, but he might actually like that, having every character played by him.
That's what I'm afraid of. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
There's Tom Hardy again. I love this scene.
I'm not gonna fault him for that. Everybody's giving him work and he's getting rich. I will take all those parts too. I don't care.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal is Cynthia Erivo. There you go.
Her name is spelled wrong though.
Yeah, it's with an E.
And only one R, I think.
I don't know how her name is. Don't care.
Well, I know it starts with an E. I don't know about the R thing. I have to care enough to know that. Yeah, look, man, if Ariana gets around an uplift from a helicopter, she's going to blow right off the earth. God, she looks so unhealthy. And the other day, I was a real fucking asshole because somebody was like...
The other day?
Somebody said, oh my God, I can't believe how awesome Ariana Grande is. I said, remember when she licked all those donuts at that donut shop that people were going to buy and eat later? She got in trouble for that because that's a scummy thing to fucking do.
Yeah, she did that?
Yeah.
That is gross.
When the girl behind the counter wasn't looking, she picked up donuts and started licking them. And then, like when they weren't looking, then just leaned in and started licking the tops of the donuts. Like, she's such a scummy person.
Fuck.
This is the layer cake scene right here. This is where he gives him the lowdown about the layer cake.
Yep. This is where you learn about the layer cake.
Mm-hmm.
You've never heard of the layer cake. I like that scene too.
Mm-hmm. And he says exactly what a lot of the British film guys say. Instead of "Are you kidding me?" or something like that, he says, "You taking a piss?" When he opens the envelope, he says, "You taking a piss?"
This is also when he finds out that he's never going to get out of this. In fact, the opposite is going to happen. He's going to rise through the ranks. Or was supposed to.
Yeah, this is a good one. I like Snatch better though. I call this genre of movie, huh? Yeah, right.
Who doesn't?
Right, who doesn't?
Snatch?
Yeah.
Well,
what red-blooded American male doesn't? Damn it.
I even like Rock and Rolla better than this.
Oh fuck yeah!
This is a ripoff of Rock and Rolla.
I call this genre toothless and whopping because there's a one of my favorite games I ever played was on the PlayStation 2. It's called Stuntman. The guys that made Driver for the PlayStation 1 made it. And the first film you work your way up through being a Hollywood stuntman, and the lowest tier movie is one of these. It's an English gangster movie called Toothless and Whopping. Yeah.
What?
Because the bad guy in the film is named the Dentist. Okay. The big gangster in it is named the Dentist, and he uses drills on people and shit. And,
oh God, that brings me right back to Marathon Man.
Is it
a
safe?
neighborhood. Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't watch that fucking torture scene. I can't.
Okay, when somebody asks you that question, you got to be shitting me, my friend. The answer is, I shit you not.
I shit you not. I wouldn't shit on you. You're my favorite turd.
Okay, so
you never heard that?
How much time we got left here? Okay, I'm going to pause it here just for a second.
15. Yep.
So I'm going to share a couple of things here. First, because you're like, what? That really happened? Answer is yes. Here you go. That's a real donut shop, and she starts licking the tops of these donuts. And it's all caught on security camera. And then, fuck, man, RuPaul tried to turn it into a fucking joke by having her do it on his show. And I'm like, go fuck yourself. That's not something to joke about doing that. That's disgusting. So there you go. That's that. And then I need to share this with you because I posted this last night because I look up and there's this ad for Avatar Fire and Ash.
Oh, God.
Okay. Over on Twitter, X. Okay. And this is the ad that shows up on my screen. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck am I looking at here?
What is that?
And I wrote, is it just me, or does this fucking ad photo look like a close-up of a really angry Snatch?
I don't even know what
Because
that
that's
is.
clearly,
dude, what is that?
That looks like a vagina and some angry like really angry looking labia majora.
Yeah. The editors really didn't look at that one too closely, did they?
Yeah,
Yikes.
when they posted that, I'm like, what are you fucking doing?
Oh my God.
Oh, this is such a bizarre looking fucking image. Like, what is that supposed to be?
Right.
It just looks to me like a really angry Snatch.
Yeah, I can see where you're going with that.
I don't know if anybody even read that. You know, one person, fuck you.
Unbelievable.
So there we go.
Some people just don't get it, do they? Oh.
Or they think
Crazy.
they're not doing that, which they're not.
It's Avatar.
When you do something, you always have to, once you do the thing, go back and make sure that there's not some way to turn that perverted.
I know when I draw something, I step back and look at it because sometimes you're too close to it. You know,
we've been missing that head for a while.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? That's not a box. That's an igloo.
Yeah. But yeah, when I draw something, I step back from it, and sometimes you got to do that, and you'll notice some imperfections, whatever. But yeah, that's a clear case of somebody not stepping back and checking their work. You know what I mean?
Now, I don't know if you guys pick up what this scene means.
Yeah.
Is that they get all those pills back, but they're already making a ton more anyway.
Yeah.
It was no impact on them.
Yes. In fact, they say that they stole the production of one day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Single day.
Yep.
They do not want the pills for the value of the pills. They want is for the respect.
That is not Colm in the box.
No.
That's that wannabe gangster that stole the pills.
Yes.
Dragon, was that his name?
Yes, the killer.
I love this where they're talking and that guy starts fucking laughing while he's on the phone.
Yeah.
It's fucking funny.
Yep.
Yeah. you can't see it in this. I guarantee you didn't catch. Oh no, he's starting to laugh right there.
Mm-hmm.
He's laughing at the whole conversation.
Here's when they kill Gambon, right? Because the Gambon take the pills, and then these guys kill them and reclaim the pills.
Yep, paid off in full. And so then we cut to the illustration, and the illustration becomes the real building, and they're having their gangster meeting like they did earlier in the film.
With the cake.
Except for now, they have voted for Daniel Craig's character to take over, and he has no interest. He wants to retire.
Yep.
But Gambon already told him, "You're not getting out. You're just getting in." There's the cake.
Yeah,
see it?
But Eddie's dead, so nobody else has the leverage on him.
They killed everybody.
Yeah, but they all want him.
Yeah, they want him to take over because he's the one who helped plan this whole thing out. And he's like, "No, I'm done. Get out while you're on top. And you guys, it's all yours."
Yeah. Have a plan, stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the cake, the layered cake.
Out while it's so good.
Okay, I'll go back.
I pointed it out too.
Yeah, that's the layered cake.
They're having a
There it
layered
is.
cake.
And Mac was the one who pointed out to me that there's a 4 for an A. So does that mean it's a 4-layer cake for one?
Well, he mentions 4 layers, doesn't he, in his little spiel? Pretty sure.
And you think, that's it, man. This is the wrap up. I'm going to get the credits here. Going to fade out. Going to be a fucking theme song. Then, no. He gets smoked by the pussy.
Figuratively and
What a
literally.
great turn of phase, Gary.
What I do?
Smoked by the pussy.
Yeah, he stands over
In
him.
which way? Messing with the wrong pussy? Or
I'm so sorry. That's what I said. I actually said that. I said he got smoked by the pussy for the pussy.
Oh.
He practiced that line the whole morning.
No, it just popped into my head.
I know.
You know?
That's dude.
And I love this, man. He's just laying there going, I had a plan. I love this movie. I like that ending because you expect a happy ending, but shit fucking happened
for him.
Yeah.
I mean, the moment you find out this was the first kill,
I'll have to watch it again to see the end of it, because I got a feeling that every one of those guys at that table when he was walking out have a look on their face like, yeah, sure, dead man walking.
Well, because they do. They look at him like, you know, they're like, well, take it easy. They're not smiling very much.
No.
One of them has kind of a smile like, well, see you, my brother, you know, kind of look. But I don't think they knew he was coming. I don't think anybody did. This guy didn't know he was going to do this until he did it. He was probably sitting there practicing it through his head, you know, I'm going to do this. And he gets up there and he fucking pulls the trigger. And what does he do? He begins blubbering like a fucking idiot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then drops the gun and runs away like the older brother from the Goldbergs, his arms flailing behind him. By the way, that always made me laugh on the Goldbergs because the character would run off angry and his arms would be trailing behind him. Like, who runs like that?
I'm pretty sure all the guys around the table are thinking, though, this is not how you get out of this business. You don't just walk away.
Well, I think that it's not like the mob here. It's a different. The British English mafia is a little different. I think you can actually get out of there. So I want to go into a couple of things with this, because the reception on this film, Layer Cake received positive reviews with an 81% rating on Rotten Tomatoes with an average of 7.10, 1 out of 10 on IMDb, which is more telling than Rotten Tomatoes, because Rotten Tomatoes, all they're quoting is the critics' reviews. They're not paying attention to the most important thing is the audience reviews. IMDb is audience reviews. But here's the thing, 81% from critics. That's 141 reviews with over 100,000 reviews by audience member, 84% for this
That's
movie.
the one we need.
Yep.
That's good.
And so that's really fucking cool that they did that. And the film was shot on a $6.5 million budget, a British film, because they tend to do that. Because if you didn't know this, there's no dental with British filmmaking.
There's no dental at all. You see those...
So the box office, though, was 11.9. And there was very little marketing with this, so they made their money. But there was never going to be a sequel to this. Vaughn didn't want to do a sequel because there's no book. It's a one and done book. And so leave that shit alone. Stop letting Hollywood guide you into doing sequels where you don't need them. Like what we're going to run into. What is it that got a sequel that, like, what are they going to do there? Was it a TV show or a movie? I just saw it in the entertainment news. And I'm like, I knew they were going to fucking do this. It's like, where are they going to base the story on this one? It's like, I don't know. I can't remember. They do this all the fucking time, man. And Legion is one of them. Like, I Am Legion. Like, you've already told the fucking story. And of course, they're using the director's cut. And they're going to pretend like the theatrical cut never existed to continue the story. And it's like, well, the story's been told, man. He's the freak. That's the whole point at the end. He's the monster. So what more do you fucking have to say about this? I'm not going to fucking watch the sequel. I don't see any point to it. The Burr has to scoot. Take care, humans. All right, every human. See you later, Snorty. Take care.
Bye, Snorty.
I always wonder what part of the world he's in.
He's in his own world.
Seriously.
The Antarctic.
What zoo are you at, Snorty? If you're still
right,
here.
which zoo are you at?
What location?
Which fake iceberg are you sitting on?
And apologies for Rocket Kitty. She is awake. As you could probably hear.
We can hear.
Yeah.
It's just,
Do not apologize. Everybody loves her, except for Gary.
Yeah, that is an old saying. That is an old saying. I'm sorry, I'm reading comments. So I missed whatever it was you said. What was that? Don't make me rewind the show.
Well,
Joe, tell me what he said so I can.
I don't know what he said. I was reading the comment just like you. I was laughing
I said
at it.
to Anima, do not apologize for the kitty. Everybody loves her except for Gary.
I love the cat. I just don't like. She fucking talks all the time.
Well,
she's like that Eddie Murphy song. My girl, she parties all the time, parties all the time, parties all the time.
That and the fact that Gary realizes that, you know, if cats had opposable thumbs, we'd all be dead. So, you know.
Well, they wouldn't need us anymore.
No, they wouldn't.
And that's what I look at. When the cat I'm in there and like one of the cats gives me a look, I'll go, can't kill me. You need me to eat.
Well, you're an asthmatic and you're kind of allergic to cats, so yeah, they can.
I can't stay out in the living room for very long.
Have you not read the book?
When the kittens. What?
Felide. That's the Latin name for the species of cats, and also a book where a bunch of cats ends up killing an asshole who happens to be allergic to cats by just being in the room with him. It's from a cat's point of view. I like it.
I told Foxy
But with
whenever
me,
she wanted
I
to
can't
get.
be out there long.
I told Foxy whenever she wanted to get me a cat because I love cats, and I said, "Look, as long as you remember that cat is constantly plotting your demise, you'll get along with it just fine."
Well, the University of Inverness did years of research on cats, and came out with the statement a few years back that yes, all cats are psychotic and absolutely would kill you if they could. If it were possible, they absolutely would. And I'm
Not
like,
true.
I don't believe that at all.
Not true.
That's funny. But it's a real study they did.
Whoa!
Oh, they're predators.
We have the diva here.
I
Can
do.
you guess?
The
Can you
breach, too.
guess? Wait, dude, why are all my videos? I
don't see D-Bud anywhere. Where is he?
no, the diva.
The diva.
Tim.
Oh, Tim.
With a breach.
Tim.
By what name are you known?
There are some who call me.
And I robbed you of it. Let's see if I have another one.
Namus interruptus.
Yeah, right. But he needs a backdoor video.
No, I'm looking for. Oh wait, what? Yep, here you go.
And you were in deep, absolutely the deepest.
Shit, Ma.
I don't like that language, but that's exactly what you're going to be in. And you, Jada, use the back door from now on, okay?
There you go. Trying to find that other one, and it's like mixed in here somewhere. I'm trying to find it so I can do another Tim video for him. It's like
I think StreamYard is changing the order of the videos,
Yes.
and I hate that.
Yeah, because your brain gets trained to look for it certain places and it's not there. Here it is.
He was running from something, sir. And then he crashed into a DUI checkpoint, committed 10 felonies, and not to mention FUing a room full of cops.
You FU me all the time.
Fuck you, Kyle!
Oh, that's Kyle. That's not
Texas
him.
here.
Yeah. Well, if he watches the video later, he'll that'll be waiting for him.
I think you're looking for this.
Some pictures of civilian casualties.
Fuck you, Tim.
That was it. That's what I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
There you go.
That's for
And,
you. Get here just at the end of the show.
And by the way, we've got some really good numbers this week. I was really happy with some of our videos getting a lot of great views. And in fact, within a few days, we were already over 700 views for one of the videos. Which one was that, Anima?
I forgot.
I love having you guys around to help me.
What blows my mind is that we've had over.
I'm not even going to ask Martin because Martin would offer that info if he knew. But you were saying what, hon?
I'm mind blown that we have over 200 people watching over on Twitter, X, whatever.
And not one of them chat. Not a one.
Holy shit! Are we getting botted?
No, that's been happening a lot. A lot of people. I think
Twitter.
I think that's an accumulative number. I don't think it.
Yes, it's an accumulative number, and
it has
Twitter,
over 400 interactions too.
Twitter doesn't make it intuitive to chat in the stream. To be honest, they have to work on their interface for that.
Okay, it's officially 10 days, and it's gotten up to 757 views on YouTube for The Great Outdoors.
Oh, Great Outdoors, right. That was it.
And it's why I keep saying, like when I show you a new movie, I'm so horrified you're going to hate it. And I'm like, this is going to be popular if we do this. And
I didn't hate it.
No, you loved it. Yeah, you also loved another film you didn't think you were going to like, which was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh, yeah.
I love John Candy movies, and I love Steve Martin's movies. Now, there are some of Steve's older films. Anima's going to fucking hate them, but we're going to watch them because the channel needs it. We're going to watch The Jerk. We already
Don't Wear
watched.
Plaid.
Well, we already did that one. We
Did
did
you?
that.
Oh, damn it!
Yeah, I think we already streamed it, right, Martin? Didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
We did that one. So the drug needs to be a Wednesday movie, so Joe can be here.
Yeah, that was 9 months ago, and oddly, only 223 views on YouTube for that one. But I love
Gambit. I love
Martin,
John
man.
Hughes movies too. Love them.
Love
Joe,
him.
I'm making
Love
a note
John Hughes.
that we put that movie on a Wednesday.
Uncle Buck is another one we're going to be watching. I don't know what her reaction is going to be to that, but I fucking love John Candy. And I finally finished that documentary, and I fucking cried like a baby at the end of that, man.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is a Thanksgiving movie, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Aren't they trying to get home for Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But then you find out he has no home.
Right.
And so Steve when he finally pieces it together,
yeah,
he goes back to that train station, gets him.
And
I fucking love that scene.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I dare you not to cry at that scene.
Right.
Angel, Dark Angel, I Come in Peace. 4 days, already almost 300 views, which is another one. I believe that some of the obscure fucking sci-fi films have huge followings. And it makes me happy when we finally get picked up in the algorithm and they start showing stuff. I know Emma's going to hate that movie. She's going to loathe it, but I don't care.
The Man with Two Brains?
I love that movie.
I love that freaking movie, man. I went bonkers when I saw it.
Come on. Say her name.
What?
And Amelma. Hey.
The last name.
I'm Dr. Hafar.
So
Gary,
far, we've done 2 movies that I refused to finish watching. One
Brazil.
was Airplane, and the second one was Brazil. Yeah.
What was the first one?
Airplane, the one we did for my fucking birthday this year.
Oh my God! You're causing me physical pain, Anima.
Hey, look,
made me believe that it was the other movie that was
Hold on. Let me say something. This is so important. Like every abusive spouse, I make you do things you don't want to do.
I thought it was the movie where everybody on the plane wants to kill him because I actually like that one. Like, why would you pick a movie for my birthday that I can't even finish watching because it's so
Gary, real quick, before we get too far away from it, the older sci-fi movies, you may have something there. Every time Brian does one, he gets mammoth numbers.
Well, I love old sci-fi, man. I fucking love it. And we're going to do some classic Hammer.
Artemis at the Pit. That got us gigantic numbers.
I love it. In fact, we're revisiting it. I want to do that again and talk more on the production on that. Because the last time I just talked about the story. This time I want to talk about some of the shit that went into the making of that. And I love Hammer films, man. I love classic sci-fi. I want to do the first 2 major Hammer films of science fiction, which were, again, the same character, which is Professor, he was the original Doctor Who, before Doctor Who. I just forgot his name. From 5 Million Years to Earth or Doctor in the Pit. And what was the name?
I'm done.
I sometimes feel like I'm all alone.
There's no reason. I was looking it up for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
If you go to Brian's live thing and put it on popular, the first one is 40,000 views. Is Colossus, the Forbin project. That one. He's had.
I can also go to our live streams, and then I click on most popular, and the second most popular video
Quatermass
is Quatermass in the Pit.
And I mentioned that. What's wrong with you?
After I needed it.
No, before you needed it.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Say that we got gigantic numbers on that movie.
Yeah, on that one we are at 61,000 views and still growing. We are now up to 84,000 views on To Hell and Back. And occasionally, because more people are seeing it, I'll get like dumb fucking comments on there like, won't you people stop talking and show the movie?
Oh, God.
It's not like we're calling our shows Movie Geeks Discuss, right?
Well, that's later. I've had to go back and change some. I finally did that where it says in the title. And I also changed the thumbnail to show that. Because on some of the old ones, we didn't really mention that. And I'm like, oh, I guess I should have mentioned that on quite a few of them.
Yeah, but we never called our show a watch-along or watch party or whatever.
Yeah. So, by the way, Soldier is another one with some high numbers with over 22,000 views on YouTube.
I got to go. Have fun. See ya.
Yeah, me too, guys.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah, I could do that. So let me say bye to everybody in the chat. So I want to say bye to Gambit, Snorty, Penny, Sandra Hammerschlag, Read by Nature, Daniel Velez. Welcome to the show, man. Good to see you. Shinatsky, I hope you sub to us so you can come back and watch some more. I liked your comments today. Shinatsky, the Peter Venkman fan site, also known as Venkman's Girl. Not Peter Venkman, because it's girl. Cam's Crash Course has dropped down. I didn't even see that.
Just a couple of minutes ago, I think.
So nice. Good to see you, Cam. All right. So we're going to get the hell out of here. Cam, just rewind it. It's fun. Especially while Mephisto is here, because it gets ridiculous sometimes when he's here. So he's like one of my favorite distractors. He fucking just starts wandering his thoughts because he's so tired.
Well, he said that before the show. He was only there to disrupt us because he has never seen the movie.
Yes, he loves derailing me. And but he has no idea that I actually have a trained mind, which is funny. It makes it even funnier when he makes a joke and I don't laugh because I'm already thinking about where I needed to go back to. And he's trying to distract me and it didn't work. Because I'm already thinking of where I need to go back to. I've put a mental bookmark. So we're going to get out of here, guys. Everybody have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you again on Friday. Keith will be here again with Ben and Martin. So that'll be fun, guys. I don't know what they'll be talking about. I might pop in just to say hi. So, but everybody have a good hump day, and we'll see you on Friday. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Matt Damon.